Moonlight Nana.
Hello everyone, I am Moonlight Nana and this is my 44th Medibang Paint Pro tutorial video. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope it can help you start off your first step in your digital art journey. In the previous tutorial video, I explained about the annotation mode, which is this icon and all its relating icons. So now we can move on to the icons show details and the open versions dialog. Okay, they will be the topic of this Medibang Paint Pro tutorial video. Also, please remember that we are still under the topic of Medibang Cloud Service. Therefore, an internet connection is needed for this. If that's clear, then let's start. We begin with the Show Details icon right here at the function bar. Click on it and a window will appear which shows all the details about the current project. Let's take a look at the title up here. You can change the title of the project by typing in this bar. Okay, so let's try it out first. I'll only erase the word project just for edit's sake, and then we have this theme. This theme tells which team or group that the project is currently shared in. The artwork ID is automatically set, and then the applied version tells how many times the project has been changed or edited. So for this project of mine, there is only one time that I make changes on it, which was when I first used it to explain about the material topic, then later saved it to cloud. Once it is saved on cloud, it is considered as version 1. Any changes or edits made after the project has been uploaded to cloud will be added into the versions count. Applied on tells when the latest version was made. It will tell you specifically the dates and the time. Then it will also note who made the latest changes. So then since I work alone, then my ID name is stated here. If I have other members working on the same project with me, their names will be stated here if they make the changes. The next items below relate to the manga or comic projects. So you'd have the rendition page spread, manga item type, and the page number. This one is made active if you are working on manga or comic. Color mode over here tells you straightforward what type of color the project uses. Remember from before then I set it to grayscale 8-bit. That's why it is set as this. If you want to change the color mode, you can select this item here and then a drop down menu will show the other two options. So there are 3 options altogether. Then finally is the description, where you write to tell something about the project as additional info. You can also edit it like this. Okay. When you're satisfied with the changes, you may click OK, then click Yes. The details will be updated. So there you have it, a brief explanation of the project details window when you click the show details button. There isn't much about it really. I think the most significant info will be who applied the changes and when it was applied. But this is when you are sharing the project with other people. So then let's move on to the open versions dialog button. Okay, this one is the interesting one. Let's click on it now. A window will open and you'd note a few things here. First, on the bar up here are the function icons, which I'll explain in a while. Then on the left side here are versions and its additional info about the project. The right side shows the project image. Then down here is a box for you to type in notes or anything you'd like to say about the project version shown above. So what is so significant about the versions dialog window? Why is it important? And how does it relate to CloudSafe's project that we share with other people? Simply put, the versions dialog records the progress and changes of the project throughout completing it. It records various information like what changes have been applied, who did it, when was it done, which annotation was referred, and many other details. It is important because you can see how the project moves towards completion, and you can go back to older versions as your reference. Also, because of the fact that When we share projects with other people on cloud, we can see how they contribute to the project, since members' input of the project are recorded. Not only that, you can have different variations of the same project image, which are called versions, saved here. I'll show you this in a bit. Now let's take a look at the first current image of the project. This is the first version as stated in this box. Let's try adding a newer version first. To explain this, think of it like you and I have another team member whom we're sharing the project with. So I'll close this window first and get back to the canvas. Now look what we have over here. This is a red colored annotation. Remember that a red color annotation means we haven't read it yet. So I'll go ahead and check it out. So it looks here that the user Moonlight Nana is asking to change the background of the project. Okay, we note on that. So we'll change the background as per request of this team member. We'll mark this annotation as red first. The team member just now asked that the background be changed into a happier one. So let's do just that. Here are the layers from when I did that tutorial video about the material, and then so I'll change it like this. Okay, and then after changing this, I'll save the project. Here I use the hotkeys Ctrl S while you wait for a while for the project to be uploaded and updated on cloud. This is so other members will also receive the updated version of the project. When the project is saved, you may click the Open Versions dialog icon again to check out the changes made. As you see on the left side, a new box titled Version 2 has been added with a time telling when it was updated. And clicking on the versions will show you different image, we'll show you different image of the rest lah. We'll show you different image as it has been updated. Okay, so then we'll try again another one here. So say I did my part of changing the background, but now the image doesn't go well with the item materials over here. So I'll add an annotation to tell one of my team members to do something about it. So I'll type here and then click OK. So then later when they check the updates about the project, they will see this annotation and then they will do their part. Okay, so pretend that we are the other member and we'll do just as this annotation has asked. We'll remove these item materials like so, and then we will save the project. Okay, so that it is updated to everyone else in the team. Now we'll check the Open Versions dialog again, and then so you will see that a new version is already added again up here. So you can see here how the project progresses as new updates are uploaded, and then in this way you can track the changes of the project and the input from the members of the team. Awesome, right? Okay, now we can move on to exploring the icons and buttons up here. First off is the refresh button, which you'll click if you want to get the latest updates of the project, if any lah. Then we have these arrow pointers to the left and to the right, and in the middle are numbers. This should be known to you as the page toggle or flip. When you have lots of version updates, this box won't be enough to show the details of the updates and versions. Therefore, it is turned into a page-like system where you can flip the page to find new sets of update records. These numbers will change as more or less updates are recorded. Next is the Open Material icon, which means opening the selected project version as a reference image. Let's try it out real quick. I'll select this earliest version and then click the Open as Material button. Then the project version will be opened but as a reference image in this reference window. The function of this is to compare the version you selected, which is this one, to the current version. This could help you to determine how or what you're gonna do or change or edit next. Okay, we'll return here. The next icon is this import new version from local file. This is to upload a version of the project which you have saved on your computer. So what you do is you just browse for the file which you want to upload into the cloud as the newest updated version, and it will automatically be added into the list. You're gonna have to wait a while sometimes, or you may click the refresh button here later on. So now let's just wait. Okay, then we have the apply button, which is this tick icon over here. Click this button if you want to choose to apply a particular version. Okay, so say out of all this version in this list, I choose this one. So I'll select this version and then click apply, or this tick over here. You'll see a tick sign in the box next to the version you selected to apply. So this tick is under the applied column. So what exactly is this apply thing? Well, when you draw something and there are different variations, then you'd want to pick one that you like the most. So you can choose which version you want to apply, and then you apply it without deleting the other versions. Okay, so for this next icon is the update version notes. Okay, this icon is related to the box down here. For the update version notes, right now you can't click it because you must first type in something in this box down here. So what do you type down here? Anything you want that relates to the version shown above. So I'll just type in something for this version, which I want this version. So I'll just type in here. I change the background and remove the item materials. Okay. So after you type in what you want to say about the project version shown above, only then you can click on this update version notes. When you click on it, what was typed down here will remain, and the other team members will be able to see the note of that version. You can use this box to tell the members of what changes has been made or should be made, like what I just typed in here. Or you can say anything, okay, suit yourself. And then we have this remove version icon, which means to delete a version from the list. Simply click on the version that you want to delete, and then you can click this remove version icon. A pop-up window will ask for confirmation, and just click OK when you're very sure. Take note that you cannot delete a version that is being applied. Alright, now we look at this switch displayed column icon. Let's click on it, and then now this is what you'll be seeing. The essential details of each of the versions. You can check which version is being applied by checking the tick over here, and then what number of version is that. The parent here refers to the version number of which the current version is based on. This one is the time details of when the update took place, and then this one tells you which member did that changes. Then the size, width, height, DPI, file type, and all the items until the version notes, which is at the end over here. Okay, so these are all the details about the project. All you need to know about the project details is stated in this page of the switch displayed column. Then finally is the annotation mode, which is basically the annotation window, but it is inside this version dialog window. This will show you the annotation points of that version in this window. The icons over here are the same as the annotation window, which I have explained in the previous tutorial video, so I won't go through it again. Okay, so we're done with this window. I have explained what the Open Versions dialog is about and what it does or its significance, and the icons and the buttons in it. Knowing this is useful for those who collaborate with other users and share projects within a team or group. Now, a little something before I end the tutorial. Notice that this box on the left, one of the versions have been crossed out. Okay, that's because I have exceeded the maximum versions of the project I can have. In order to be able to keep more versions, you must be a premium Medibang user. Having a premium Medibang account gives you access to attractive features of the cloud service, including more space to save your projects on cloud and more project versions that can be kept. Okay, look how many versions there have been for this one project. There have been 4 versions. Let's close this window and then we return back to the show details button up here. Okay, now notice this applied version, the number is now 4. Before this it was 1. Okay, so in conclusion, both the show details button and the open versions dialog main point is to tell the latest updates and details about the project. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video of Medibang Paint Pro. Please like this video and subscribe to Moonlight Nana channel or follow me on Facebook.